Assalamu alaikum, dear friend. I am Saqib Abbasi, your math teacher. My YouTube channel name is Math Sarkar. Today we have to discuss about our difficult topic is vectors. What is the vectors? We know that vectors are those quantities which have both magnitude as well as direction. They are called vectors. Its best example is vectors example is we have velocity, and second one is acceleration. These two quantities in physics we know that which both have um, magnitude as well as directions. Okay, now second thing is what is the scalar quantities that have only magnitude, there is no directions. Its best example is speed and distance. Here is a very important example is vectors is speed. AB means that the displacement from point A to point B for the diagram AB 4 and -3. I have already write it this one. um, I will again write it in my own way. This is AB. It's mean it start from A. We will go to the 4 means it's a multiple meanings. Look it first of all, clearly understand the concept. What is the concept to understand this one? Okay, now dear friend, if first value is your positive and second value is positive, it's mean you will go to the right side, and it's mean you will go to the upward. Okay, now if this value is negative, first value, and second value is negative, it's mean you will go to the left side, and this means you will go to the downside. Okay, now we will discuss about over this example. Okay, here is 4 is positive, it's mean you will go to the right side. If the A start from here, okay dear friend, A, this one is our first cell, then this is our second cell, then we will go to the third cell, then we will go to the fourth cell. It's mean 4 cell we have to go to the right side, and now minus 3 it's mean we will go to the 3 steps down. Okay, here I have to explain it: -1, -2, and -3. Okay, this one is our B, so our line is here into this one. Okay, hopefully you can understand this is our vector A and B. I have to raise this one. Hopefully you can understand this one easily. Okay dear friend, this is your B. Okay, magnitude means length, it mean is length. Okay dear friend, um, for example we have a vector AB. Its component is x, component is c, second component is d. So how we write it? The magnitude will be write it into this form. Here c square plus d square, we got the magnitude. Okay dear friend, now we will come forward. Our next question is we have 4 and -3. Okay, how we write it this one? Into the we have write it AB magnitude. Its mean first 4 square, then -3 square, so we get 16 plus 9, and here 16 plus 9 we got to 25, and our answer is 5. Hopefully you can have, we have a question is PQ equal to 6 and T, and PQ magnitude is 20, and we have to find T question mark. Okay, we have to find to T. Okay, first of all we write it, the formula sheet is PQ equal to PQ magnitude equal to 6 square plus t square. What is the value of PQ? We know that PQ value is 20, we write it here, and 6 square is 36, and t square is similarly. Okay, now how we find the t square? Here we have to take square both side. This square are cancelled with each other, we got 400, and this is 36 plus t square. 400 minus 36 equal to t square. we got the value of t square equal to 364. I think this one. Okay, now we know that t is equal to 19.0787. We got the answer of this question. Okay, dear friend, hopefully you can understand. Okay, dear friend, how we discuss about how we understand this question. Here we have a question is AB we have a question which is equal to 4 minus 3. PQ is second one is it's 4 and minus 3. Okay, AB and PQ are question is that they are the same or not. Magnitude is 4 square minus 3 square. We got the answer is 16 plus 9. We get the answer is 25. The answer will be 5. Similarly, second one is PQ. Look this one. How we solve this one is P is 4 square and minus 3 is minus square, 9 square, 16 plus 9. Here we get 16 plus 9, it will be 25, and the answer will be 5. Okay, dear student, they first of all they have a same magnitude. It's clear. Now it will be the same direction. We have forms here. This one is we have 4. 4 means it's positive 4. It means we will go to the 4 step right side, 1 2 3 and 4 step. Okay, this is our A. Now minus 3 means 3 step is down here, 1 2 then 3. This will be our B. We draw the graph is this is our answer. The positive 4 means 4 step right side to 1 2 3 4. Okay, and minus 3 means 3 step down, 1 2 3. Okay, we have the here we have the same pattern. Okay, this is our P and Q. Okay, dear student, hopefully you can understand this one, how we understand this one. um, you can find it into this way. You can understand this one, these two vectors. So we say that these two vectors are the equal vectors because they have the same magnitude and same directions. Okay, now okay, dear friend, we have a next topic is negative vectors. What is the negative vectors? Its a definition is very simple. Some magnitude, same magnitude but opposite direction. Very important. Same magnitude but opposite direction. We will discuss about our next example. What is the difference between same magnitude and opposite direction? Now our next one is parallel vectors, same opposite directions. We have a three cases: AB minus 4 and 1, CD is minus 8 and 2, and XY is 16 and minus 4. First of all, we have to draw in our vector forms. How we draw? Look this one. Our first one is minus 4. Minus 4 over X is minus 4. We had start from here A. Okay, this is 1 second, this will be third. Okay, it will be start now at third, and also it will be 4 because here is minus 4. We will start from A and we will go to the left side because first x-axis is our negative. Now we will go to the our 1, it will be go to the upward side, one step upward. Okay, this is our B. So we have to draw this one in vector forms. Okay, okay, good one. Okay, this is our vectors A and B. Similarly pattern we have to discuss about CD. How we discuss about CD, I have to show it here. It we have start from here C. We will 8 step left side. Okay, because first one is x-axis negative. So 1 2 3 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is our 8. Okay, now we will go to the 2 will be upward 1 and second one is 2. Okay, this is our D, this is our C. We start from C and we will go to the D. I have to make it into this way. Okay, this is correct one. We got the second vector is C and D. So we have the sketch first of all B and AB and CD. Now similarly we have to sketch X and Y. It will be plus 16 and minus 4. If we start from positive 16x, this is x and y, positive 16. How we start? If we start from here, okay, this one is our 1, here is our a x, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it's a smaller way. We have to rub this one. We will start from here. Okay, I think x1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yes, this is 16. And 4 step we have to go downward. This is minus 4. So look this one. This is minus 4. 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Here, this one. So we make the here. Okay, this one is correct. So we make the this is our x, this one is our x, and this one is our y vectors. Okay, I have to write it. It is our y vector. Okay, this one you have to understand to sketch the graph. No, we right now we have to check. We have to check about this vector are parallel and same direction, this vector is parallel or opposite direction. First of all we have looked over trend in our previous part. We have to sketch the graph and now we have to check this one, check that which vectors are parallel and same direction, which vectors are parallel to opposite direction. Now we have AB and CD. Check parallel, parallel and same direction. Okay, no, first of all AB and CD. AB is minus 4, first value is minus 4 and second one is minus 8, equal to CD. Its first value is 1 and second value is 2. Minus 4 and minus 8, if we divide, they are cancelled with each other, we get 2. This shows that the vectors are parallel and same directions. Okay, dear friend, I hope you can understand it. Now, second one is we have, okay, we can also write this one. AB vector is 1 by 2 C and D. Okay, now this 2 will be multiplied by AB. 2AB equal to CD. Hopefully, dear friend, you have to understand this one. Now, second one is, look, this one, second one, we will again check that this CD and XY, again check that it's a parallel or opposite direction, it's a parallel or the same direction. How we write it? Minus 8, here is minus 8 and there will be 16, equal to 16. This is 2 and there is minus 4, so there is minus 1 by 2, also there is minus 1 by 2. So here we write it parallel, parallel, parallel and opposite direction, and opposite directions. Okay, dear student, hopefully you can understand this one. First of all, you have to sketch the the vectors. Also we have to find the which vectors are the same parallel and opposite direction. Okay, next example is AB is the vector 5 and P, and CD is our vector is 4 and 8. Given A and B are the parallel, find the value of P. How we solve this one? First of all, this is our 5 and this will be 4, and this will be P and this will be 8. So we have to 5 multiply by 8 and P multiply by 4, cross multiply first of all, and 5 multiply by it will be 40, and 4 will be divided. Another side the P will be we know that 25 by 2. We got these answers. Okay, also we can write it will be 12.5. Hopefully dear friend you can understand that AB is a vector, its value is 2a minus kb, and CD equal to 6a minus 5a. Given that AB and CD are parallel, find the value of k. So here we have to write it 2 divided by 6, because its a is same, 2a divided by 6a minus k divided by minus 5, because a and a cancel with each other. And okay dear friend, we have to write it into this form. 2a divided by 6a equal to minus kb minus 5b. So a or a cancel, b or b cancel, 2 by 6. We will write it 2 multiply by 6 divided by 6 multiply by this minus and minus cancel with each other. So 2 multiply by 5, it will be k. Okay, now k equal to 2 5 10 divided by 6. Here we also write it 3 divided by 2. Hopefully dear student it's very easy to understand. We will move forward. Our next question is AB equal to 3a. AB vector is equal to 3a. AB vector is 3a. BC vector is 9a minus 12b. Is AB parallel to BC? Yes or no? We have the question is yes or no. Okay, how we find this one, how we draw this one? Simple is that here is 3a divided by 9a minus 4b divided by minus 12b. Look this one, 1 by 3, here is 1 by 3. Okay, we got this one, but we never say that this question is the same direction. Why we use the we say that this question is not a same direction, not same directions. Okay dear student, it's a very simple answer is that you have to memorize this one. Look, the question is about there is b and there is b. These b are common, these b are again repeat and repeat and repeat. So we never say that they are the same direction. We here we use they are the collinear points, they are the collinear points. We say that it's a collinear vectors. Okay, okay, what is the collinear points and what is the collinear vectors? If more than one point, more than one point lie on the same line. Okay, if the more than one point lie on the same line, we say that it's a collinear point. Okay, what is the collinear vectors? So if the two vectors lie on the same vectors, okay, if the points lie on the same vectors, it's called collinear. How I will explain it how this will be possible. Okay, student, now we have to find the BC. BC is B is common from AB, 9A minus 12B. What is the AB? We have to write it here. This is AB. Now for the BC, 9A. 9A means it's a very simple. First value is positive. It means x-axis is positive. You will go to the 9 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is 9. Okay, dear friend. Now similarly, second one is minus 12B. Minus 12B means you will go to the downward 12. Okay, y-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so dear student, this will be your next point. The next point is your C. Okay, now we have to draw the C. We have to draw the C point. Here it will be go to the this one. Okay, dear friend, you can easily understand this is the collinear point. The lines lie on the same points, the vectors lie on the same vectors. It's called collinear points or collinear vectors. So this is never said that it's a it's a same vectors. Okay, now we will discuss about, you can understand what is the difference between same direction and collinear vectors and collinear points. Collinear points, I will again repeat it, collinear points are those points which where the two or more than points lie on the same line. Edit one line is important. You have to add this line. The line is A, B and BC are not parallel but collinear. Okay. Okay, dear students, hopefully you can understand. We have a next topic is addition of a vector. It's first we have to write AB vector plus BC vector. It will be AC. Okay, how we have to write it? This is A. This will be your B. So you can draw it into this form. It start from A, it start from B. This is, we say that it's a tail. It's a tail, and this one is, it's the head. Okay, in physics we have to write to head to tail rule. For additions, look this one. This is your vectors AB. Okay, this is your vectors AB. This is your vector BC. This is A, B, and this is BC. So this is, we said, head to tail rule. Tail to tail, head to head. We have to write it. It's a AC. We have to prove that this is AC. Similarly, we have to write it PT vectors plus TS vector. So we can write it P and S vector. Okay, just T will be ignored. Now third one is similarly pattern UV vectors plus ST vectors and UT vectors. Okay, similarly you have four patterns: PT vectors, TS vector, SR vectors. ओके डियर स्टूडेंट, अब इसको बताएं कि इसको हम कैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. ओके, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम इन दोनों को देख रहे हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू लुक दिस टू वन, पी टी एंड टी एस. वी नो दैट टी इज रिपीट. वी हैव जस्ट टू इग्नोर द टी. वी राइट इट हियर पी एस वेक्टर. ओके डियर स्टूडेंट, हम यहाँ पी एस लिखेंगे. देन we have a second one is SR. Now, right now we have discussed about the SSS. They are the similar, so we write it. We get the PR vector. Okay, more than two vectors. How we deal this one? How we use additions? Okay, this is all for the additions. Okay, now move forward. We have a next one is 5. What is the AB? What is the BA? How we get? What's the answer? What's the answer? The question is that. So its answer will be 0. Why this will be 0? It will be 0. It's that's why this is AB And here is, if we write it AB, there will be the sign change because it is a negative vectors AB. So that's why we get the answer is 0. Hopefully your friend, you have to understand. I will give you a very simple example for this one. Example is that the example is that AB is a vector 4 and 6, and BA is the vector is minus 4, sorry, minus. Okay dear student, this is the example for the negative vectors for the above property, property number 5. Okay, this one we have to write it AB plus BA. This one is 4 minus 6 plus minus 4 and 6. We got 4 minus 4, it will be 0. Minus 6 is below. We have to prove that our fifth property by using this example. Hopefully dear friend, we have to understand these examples. We will move forward to our next questions. Okay, dear friend, this is the book question, exercise number 13.1, and this is our question number 6. P equal to 8i minus 6j, Q equal to minus 2i plus 3j, and R equal to 10i. What is the value of 2q? Okay, it's a very simple question. 2q, here we write it 2q. What is the value of q is minus 2i plus 3j. We will write it 2i minus 3j. Okay, we can also write it into this form 2. I mean it's our first component, minus 2 is x-axis with related to, and j will be represent to y-axis, it will be 3. We can write it into this form. It's a also vectors form, a matrix form. Okay, so if we multiply minus 2 multiply minus 2, it will be minus 4. 2 3 are 6. We got the answer about 2q. We can also write it into this form. Here we will write minus 4i plus 6j. Okay, both the answer is the correct form. Okay, second one is second is 2b. Second one is 2b plus q. How we write it into this form? So remember that 2, what is the value of p? P value is minus 8i minus plus 8i minus 6j. 8i minus 6j plus q. What is the value of q? Minus 2i plus 3j. We will write it into the matrix of minus 2 plus 3j. So here 2 8 multiply by 16, 2 6 6 minus 12, and in the matrices form minus 2 plus 3, we will write minus 16 minus 2, it will be 16, and minus 2 it will be, we got the answer is 14. Minus 12 plus 3, we will got the answer is minus 9. Okay dear student, we will write it 4i minus 9j. We can also write it both, the answer is the correct form. Okay, now okay dear friend, next part is we have done to C part. How we deal this one? C part 1 by 2 p minus 3r 1 by 2. What is the value of p? P value is 8 minus 6. 8i, we will write it into the 8 and minus 6 minus 3. What is the value of r? It will be 10i. I mean x-axis, and there is no j, so it will be y value is 0. Okay, now 1 by 2 8, we got the answer is 8 divided by 2, we will go to the 4. Minus 6 divided by 2, we will go to the minus 3. Here is minus 30 plus 30, we just 3 multiply, not multiply by minus. Okay, so 4 minus 30 minus 3 minus will 0, it will be 0. So we got the answer is 4 minus 30, we got the answer is minus 26. Minus 3 divided minus 3 minus 0, we got the answer is minus 3. Here we will write into this form minus 26i, first component is I, and second component is minus 3j. So dear student, hopefully you can understand this question. Okay, next one is we have a question is topic related to the position vector. What is the position vector? Vector is related to the origin. A vector which is related to the origin, we say that it's a position vector. Let's suppose we have, here is 2, 1 is x-axis and here is y-axis. This is origin. 1 2 3 4, we have write it here 4 1 2 3, there is 3, so this vector lie here a. So okay, so its position vector is, we can write it oa is equal to 3 and 4. X-axis is 3 and y-axis is 4, or we can write it into the 3i plus 4j. Similarly, we have a next one is u 7 and 4. Write its position vector. How we write its position vector is, we just write it ou. Here is 7 and 4, or we can write it 7i plus 4j. 7i plus 4j. Hopefully dear friend you can understand this one. Now we have a question. Exercise. Here we have a question, exercise number 13.2, and question number 1 is A 4 and 7, B 3 and 4. We have to find its position vector AB. So what's the position vector of A? First of all, we have to write OA position vector. We write it. So 4 and 7, and OB position vector is 3 and 4, and AB vector we have to find. So very simple is that we have to write OB minus OA. And what is the OB? OB is 3 and 4, minus O is 4 and 7. So the answer will be minus 1 and minus 3, or we can write it minus I minus 3j. This is our position vector. We have to solve another question is position vector is, this is our part D. So what's the part D of question number 1? 7 and 0. B is, we have minus 5 and 3. Now writes it's a position vector. This one, what's the position vector? We know that we can write it into this form. Okay, just change the color. We have to write it into this form, OB minus OA. Now what is the OB? We know that OB is minus 5 and 3, minus O is 7 and 0. So we can write it minus 5 minus 7, it will be 12. 3 minus 0, it will be 3, or we can write it 12i plus 3j. Hopefully dear student you have to understand this question. Now next part is we have a F part. F part is, we have A 5 and minus 6, and B is, we have minus 1. We have minus 1 and minus 7. So how we write it? AB vector, it's OB vector minus OA vector. Here is OB vector is minus 12. OB vector is, we have a minus 1 minus 7, and OA vector is 5 and minus 6. So we get minus 1 and minus 5. It will be minus 6 minus 7 and minus 6. It will be minus 7 and minus 6, it will be minus 7 plus 6, it will be minus 1. So we got the answer is minus 6i minus j. Hopefully dear friend you can understand this question. uh, After that we have to discuss about the unit vector position vectors. We will find the what is the unit vector, how we can write it in mathematically. Okay dear students, unit vector, I have to write it unit vector. Unit vector. Okay, unit vector a, it's represented by this head sign. Okay, and it will be equal to ab vector divided by vector magnitude. Very simple definition. We have to understand the unit vector is always equal to vector divided by its magnitude. Now we have a first question is this one is our first question. Here ab is a vector 4I minus 2j. The question is that you have to find its unit vector. This sign shows the unit vector. Okay, now AB unit vector equal to AB vector and its magnitude. Its vector magnitude. Okay, this is vector magnitude. Okay, now the vector is 4I minus 2j. Magnitude will be 4 square plus minus 2 square. So we get the answer is 4I minus 2j divided by 16 plus 4. We got it 4I minus 2j divided by 20. Okay, now we can write it into this form: 4 divided by square root 20I plus, sorry, this is minus square root 20. Okay, next. Okay, student, we have a second question, exercise 13.2. The question is to O is the origin, P is the point 1,5, and PQ equal to 3 by 5. Find OQ. O is the B part. Okay, first of all, we have to find how we get the OQ. First of all, we know that PQ, we have to write it PQ equal to 3 and 5. We can write it O PQ equal to OQ minus OP. We have to write it into this form because position vector, and this will be 3 and 5. Now what's the value of OQ? Okay, actually we have to find the value of OQ. We have to write it same as it is minus OP. What is the OP value? Is 1 and 5. We have write it 1 and 5 equal to 3 and 5. Okay, now move forward. The OQ equal to 3 and 5. The 3 and 5 here is plus, because in other side it will be plus 1 and 5. We get the answer is OQ is 3 and 1, it will be 4. 5 plus 5, it will be 10. So our answer is 4I plus 10j. Okay, dear student, hopefully you can understand this part. Now move forward over the B part. This is our A part and this will be our B part. Now again check that what's the B part. O is the origin, E is the point, minus 3 and 4, E F equal to minus 2 7. Find the position vector of F. Okay, now first of all we have to write EF. So EF is, we have EF equal to minus 2 and 7. Okay, now further move, it will be, we will have to write it into this form. Okay, OF minus OE equal to minus 2 and 7. Okay, now OF, we have to find OF and minus OE, the value is minus 3 and 4 here, which is equal to minus 2 and 7. Now further we have to write it OF equal to minus 2 7 plus, here plus, because in other side it will be positive, minus 3 and 4. F, we get the answer is minus 2 minus 3, it will be minus 5, and 7 and 4 it will be 11. So we get the answer is minus 5I plus 11J. Okay. Now we have the question number is 4. Relative to the origin O, the position vector of A is minus 7 and minus 7J, and the position vector of B is 9I plus 5J. The point C lies on AB such that AC equal to 3CB. Find AB. So very simple. First we have to find AB. Now I have to write it AB. We can write it into this form by using definition of position vector OP minus OA. Okay, now AB, we have AB. What is the value of OB? OB value is we have 9 and 5 here, this value. Okay, minus OB OA. What is the OA? This value is minus 7 minus 7J. Okay, now move forward. 9 plus 7, because this minus and this minus will be plus. 5 minus minus 5 plus 7, we got the answer is 9 plus 7, it will be 16. 5 plus 7, it will be 12. So we have the answer is 16I plus 12J. Now we will start from the B part. What's the B part? B part is find the unit vector of direction AB. Okay, a unit vector we have to write this way. This sign shows that a unit vector. Okay, now AB vector divided by AB magnitude. Okay, this is the formula of the unit vector. What is the AB? AB is 16I plus 12J, this from here. And what is the AB? AB is 16 square plus 12 square. So we get the answer is in the form of 16I plus 12J. We get square root 200, and this square root 200 will be 1 by 20. Okay, we have to write it 1 by 20. 16I plus 12J, we got the answer of or C part or B part. Now we will start from the C part. Find the position vector of C. So when we find the position vector of C, we use this statement. Okay, when we find the position vector of C, we use this statement. Okay, how we solve this question, this C part? Okay, very simple. In C part we have to find OC. This is our question mark, and given statement is AC equal to 3CB. AC equal to 3CB. So AC we have to write it OC minus OA position vector, and 3 similar OB vector minus OC. We just use the former definition of position vector. Now OC, we have to find OC minus OA. What is the OA? OA we have here minus 7 in the above statement, minus 7 it's we have a OA. So minus 7 equal to 3. And what is the OB? OB has 9 and 5. Okay, minus OC, we have to find the OC. Okay, this is I have to use the bracket. These brackets are multiplied by the 3. Okay, OC, and this 3 will be multiplied by this one. Minus 7 equal to 3 and 9, it will be 27. 3 5s are 15 minus 3 OC. 3 OC, we got this one. This OC will be shift here, so we got the OC plus 3 OC equal to 27. 15 plus minus 7. Okay, so this will be OC, and OC it will be 4 OC, and 27 minus 7 it will be 20. because 27 minus 7 it will be 20, 15 minus 7 it will be 8. Okay, now here OC, 4 is divided by both side, 4 is divided by both side, we get the 20 divided by 4 and 8 divided by 4, we get the answer is 5 and 2. Hopefully dear student you can understand this question. Thank you so much.